All right. How's everybody doing tonight? No, Jeep fam, the wife's asleep actually, so. Country style trapping, how we doing? Herb, what's up? Kevin, how we doing? Scott, how we doing? A little different live tonight than what we normally have. Um, normally I'm on my wife's nice fancy work computer, but it got cooked out on us last week. Last Saturday she went to log into her computer to do homework, and it wouldn't turn on. So she sent it up to Apple, and we've had some issues with it. So yeah, Jeep fam, she is wearing out the otters over there, Donnie. Hey, Dredge and I appreciate it. Let me get some stuff worked out here. So I'm reading the comments on my phone uh, while watching the live on my wife's iPad. So that's something I haven't done before yet. But yeah, Scott, I got sleeves on. I'm feel pretty restricted right now, so I don't like it, but it is what it is. Jeep fam, I appreciate it. Don't worry about it, man. Just hang out and have a good time. That's all we need. Thanks, Kevin. It was an experience, guys. That river line, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what I was getting into, but I had a lot of fun. It was a lot more work than I anticipated, but I really think once next year, if I do this, I'm able to adjust and change things up. I think it'll make it a lot easier next year. A trolling motor is one of the main things, as well as a different spud system to anchor to. And one of the other big things is start on the setting on the toilets on all those trees that were laying out in the water. Definitely something I wanna look at. Buy a brush gripper. Guess I've never heard of that one, Anthony. Oh, that's cool, Donnie. Yeah, there's some river systems here that we can trap. I got some plans for next year that are kind of in the works already, and we'll see what ends up happening. But boy, that light above us is just killing us, isn't it? Bear with me, guys. I'm working out the laptop issues here, so there we go. That's a little better. Oh yeah, Kevin. That's the thing. I had so many people watching. I deleted several comments of, "Well, that's just a stupid idea. Why would you even think of that?" And it's like, well, I don't know. I just threw it out there because certain thing. I've never done anything like this. Never done a river type system ever, other than the row. The right of way that I trap a little bit. You got 33 feet on each side of the road. Uh, so I'm pretty new to that stuff, guys. I really am. Pest Hunter, how we doing? Oh, Steve Dingman, how's it going? Yeah, Anthony, I think that's something similar to what I've been seeing. People said like grab jumper cable clamps and clamp onto stuff, and that's not a bad idea either. You know, the creek system I was in was a small river system. Uh, I wouldn't even really call it. It's a creek. I mean, it's not a river system, but I'd call it a river because I mean it's pretty good sized. So, but it was an experience, guys. It was so much fun, something new. Uh, I had a lot of fun. You know, between when I was trapping it with Braden and with what we caught out of it, I'm almost at 50 rats. So I am happy with that. Donnie, you like a canoe? So I was originally starting this with a kayak, and a lot of people convinced me not to use a kayak, and I'm glad they did because I think it'd be too tipsy, especially for someone of my size. I'm gonna have to do that, Brad. That's interesting. I've never heard of him, so I'll have to check that out. Instead of my pizzeria, I should have used a fence post. Curious what you mean, Scott. Hey, David, how we doing? Kevin, I've never seen an albino muskrat, but I have had a couple pure white possums. They weren't albino because they didn't have the red eyes. They still had black eyes, but they were pure white. I mean, as white as this mouse, completely. Nice cat back there. I'll tell you what. Oh man. I'll tell you what though, I am ready to get back to what I know. Chasing raccoon. It's kind of my. If I have a strength, that's definitely it. So I'm looking forward to that. I didn't realize how bad I need a haircut and a trim. Boy, I'm getting long and shaggy. Scott. Yeah, yeah, and that's what that whole system. I had no idea. It was just something I thought in my head. Hey, let's take. It was actually one of my muskrat fur hangers that I made up just out of I think it was what was that? Probably 12 gauge wire. I made up and had a couple extra laying around. I thought, that'll work. Throw something together. This whole trip was planned last minute. I had no idea what to expect. I knew I needed something to anchor myself to the bank with. So I just threw those stretchers or those hangers in there. And yeah, that rebar would catch all the time. It bind up almost like a drowning lock would. It was real pain. Definitely something that next year I'd want some like actual a PVC pipe, inch and a half long. I could jab something in. Uh, Definitely a lot learned and something that I can really put to work next year on ideas of how I want to do this. So that's a good thing anyway. Oh, I'm actually on my second rum and Pepsi, kind of celebrating my line tonight. Uh, the wife fell asleep, so I figured, let's get on here pretty late. So yeah, Donnie, I'm really surprised we have open water right now. I've never thought in my wildest dreams we'd have open water midway in December. Normally November 25th, right around Thanksgiving, we're froze up. Yeah, Dredger Nine. She doesn't. She doesn't at all. Maybe that's part my fault, but I told her I'm not gonna shave till after trapping season's over, and she's trying to call my bluff. So I'm really thinking about wait until January 31st before I shave anything, or I could actually wait till April 15th when our beaver season's over, and then I'll have a pretty luscious beard at that point. No, Anthony, I'm good. I'm good. Fish on Trapper Pete, how we doing? I'm still waiting on snow. I really like that snow. It really shows on my road lines. Um, Good snare locations for actually going onto private property. I'm not gonna be doing that until I got a buddy coming down here, hopefully, chasing his first bobcat. So when he chases his first bobcat, we're gonna be doing a little bit of filming with that. He's a lot better coyote trapper than I am for sure. So I'll be learning a lot from him. Anthony, I'm good. I'm good. RM, I'm not sure on the coon. I'd have to go through the videos and see what I am on coon. I do know I'm at. Actually, no, I should know. Because what was that? 1,014 for coon. There's 1,001. So 13 coon and 34 rats. I think it was 34 or 33 rats on these 3 checks I got. Not what I was wanting, but still okay considering everything that's going on. So I always have high expectations, high hopes, and one day, I look at it as I'll earn that. I'll get there at one point through learning and getting bigger and better at trapping that animal, just like I did with raccoons. So. Oh yeah, Jeremiah. Yeah, absolutely. Some kind of an eye bolt or some PVC mounted to the side. That would be huge. A lot better than what I had. Kevin Trappin, uh, thank you, sir. You did not have to do that, but it was fun. It was such an experience. I never have done anything like this, and I leaned on a lot of my followers on here to help me, to guide me through it. I'm as much learning as anybody that follows my series when it comes to trapping. We're never going to learn it all. We're never going to know everything. My strength is definitely dry land raccoon, but I don't want to be just a dry land raccoon guy. I want to kind of a jack of all trades and a master of none is kind of how I look at myself. So I'm hoping to become that eventually. Oh, hey, Jeep fam. I appreciate you sharing my wife's book on here. Yeah, she's definitely the professional of the family. She's got books published. Hopefully, working on the second one now, and she's becoming something. So I'm pretty proud of her. Mr. Pearson, I'm hoping to here shortly. It's kind of weird because we're about ready to freeze up here, and my neck of the woods must be different than the rest of Iowa. So as soon as we get freezing temperatures, all my creek systems freeze up. I don't know, and I thought that was the normal, but apparently across the state, a lot of creeks stay open well into, teens to single digit weather. So I'm gonna hopefully travel into some other areas of the state and chase some mink later, as well as some weasels. Never caught a weasel before, so I'm looking forward to that. But it's a whole new process, a whole new everything. But I'm venturing out there this year. I'm really chasing some stuff. So hey, thanks Anthony for sure, and Funky's 220 stabilizers that I got. Donnie, what I'm using is it's muskrat number 3 from High Quality Lure. Bruce Rhodes owns that now. Like Bruce Rhodes, or I'm sorry, backwaterinterprises.com, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But if you type up like backwater baits on Google, you'll be able to find his website. Oh, far from the next Tom Miranda for sure. I did have the pleasure to briefly meet him at the NTA, but oh, Mark, you did not have to do that, sir. I really appreciate that. It's been fun. It's been so fun. It was a lot of work, a lot more work than I anticipated, but it was a lot of fun. Definitely things to work on for next year. So yeah, fish hunt, trap, repeat. I want to be kind of a middle of the ground trapper for everything, and I've got a lot of work to do on that. I know that for sure. Hey, thanks, Carolyn. I appreciate the support on that. It was definitely a learning curve, that's for sure. Scott, if I can get on to, actually, I just had a lady contact me tonight. She's got a bunch of beaver and muskrats in her marsh. She wants me to come trap. Well, it's about ready to freeze up, so I'm going to wait till it freezes up hard, and then I might go out there after them. Be kind of a new series, beaver and muskrats under the ice. I've never done a whole lot of beaver trapping under the ice, but I've caught a fair amount of muskrats under the ice, so that'd be a good time. Jeep. Sorry, Jeep fam. I apologize. Everything outdoors. How we doing? Yeah, make yourself a drink, Jeep fam. Illegal outdoorsman. How we doing? Boxy, what's up? I appreciate the raid last time, buddy. Ooh, you're at work? Everything outdoors? It's a Friday night, man. That sucks. But I've been there. My job, there is no Monday through Friday. It's you get enough seniority to earn a Monday, Friday. You're gonna have Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday off for several years, so I understand how that goes. Otter cat. I seen your comment earlier. I had to reply to it. The amount of air fresheners in my truck, that's been since I bought the truck in 2016. So 5 years worth of air fresheners, considering I've only put probably 15 in there, is saying that I don't have enough. I've never cut one out. Hey Evie, how we doing? Oh, thanks, Boxy. I'm very new to it, and it was an experience and something that it's just I've never done it. So I reached out to a lot of my followers on here, asked for advice, asked for opinions, and it worked out well. It was awesome. I loved it. Oh, everything outdoors. That's rough, but having 2 weeks off, if you time that right, that'd be all right. Oh, illegal outdoorsman. Oh man, I'm sorry, bud. I did not realize that. I just once the wife fell asleep, I thought, heck, I'll get on here kind of late. I really apologize. So sorry about that, bud. Yeah, yeah, Pearson. I get that. Under the ice trapping is a lot of work for very little reward, in my opinion. Not little reward. Everyone is worth more, I guess. Is how I'd look at it. Um, I like I said, I've caught muskrats under thin ice before once you find that bubble trail. I've trapped a few beaver in den entrances and deep ice, but uh, going after them just kind of in a broad spectrum, I'm pretty new to. So definitely something I'm gonna have to get better at. I'm always improving and always trying to learn. So go figure, illegal. I'm sorry, man. Oh, that's funny. Okay, Boxy. Yeah, I got a buddy on my Snapchat group that lives up in Pennsylvania. He caught his very first beaver and otter last year. It was pretty cool. Pretty exciting to see how pumped he was when he finally caught one. Oh yeah, Jeremiah. And that's just like my road trapping for coon. It's like when I first started doing that, I was sloppy all over the place, had no idea what I was doing. And I'm by no means perfected it, but I've got a pretty good system going. And I think with a river line, with the right boat, the right setup, the right motor, the whole setup, I don't think it'd be bad. This crick system I actually floated ended up being about 1.25 miles for everything before the ice had to force me out of it. But I would not be afraid next year to push that to 5 miles. There's a river system here that I can get onto. Uh, that's actually a 9 mile segment. There's not a lot of timber around it. It's all government ground. Something I might look into for next year for sure. Attaboy, Jeep fam. Proud of you. I'm already on number 2, so I feel pretty good here. Yeah, Scab. That's one thing everyone said. Set those toilets and stuff, and I had no idea how to do that. That's a set I've never made before in my life, and I won't say I was skeptical, but it's just like I don't know how to do it. I'm unfamiliar with it. What do I do? And I had a couple people actually reach out to me on Iowa Trapper on Facebook and say, "Hey, this is what you do. This is a technique, and it's something I'm gonna do for next year. I'm definitely gonna try that for sure." Oh, Raymond, hope you're all right, bud. Yeah, that don't sound good at all. Illegal outdoorsman. I'm not sure if you're talking my river line or if you're talking just my road line when I had it, but my road line's very condensed. I'd probably average every 400 yards, 500 yards of trap, if I had to guess. Mike, I actually I finished everything on wood, so but I am gonna have to get some more wood stretchers, especially if next year's plan come into play. Uh, definitely not enough of them. Hey, ANC Trapline, how we doing, buddy? That a boy, Jeep fam. I'm proud of you. Huh, Scab? I'm curious on that one. I never heard of anybody using 110s or 120 on them. That's interesting. Ashley B, how we doing? Sorry guys, so my wife's computer, which what very tragic here. What we normally do lives on, and she does all her schoolwork on, randomly crashed after our live last Friday. It would not turn on. She had her huge final for school due this week, and her computer's gone. Completely would not turn on. We tried doing the customer service. They had nothing. We took it up to an Apple store. They had no idea how to send it in, and they still don't know what's wrong with it. Right now, we're sitting at $700 to fix her freaking computer, and we don't know what's wrong with it. Pretty frustrating, pretty scary for her because she had her finals due. She's in the top 10 people in her class of like 3,800 people. So it's pretty nerve wracking for her. She's pretty stressed out about it. Luckily, we were able to borrow a few other people's Mac or Apple computers, whatever you want to call it, and she was able to download stuff she submitted to a professor, get it back. Basically a big mess, but right now we're sitting here without her computer, so I'm going off my wife's iPad and looking at comments on my phone. So bear with me. Nothing wrong with that, Brad. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, that's awesome, Legal Outdoorsman. 3 cats. Were they pretty cats or pretty typical for your area? Um, it's I love catching I love catching any bobcat. Period. But it's funny how you can have a really pretty bobcat and then that really like, ooh, that's not a great cat, but still a cat. So you're happy about it. Good, Raymond. I'm glad you're doing all right, bud. Yes, Gab. It's all about rhythm and making everything flow smoothly. I cannot stress that enough. My road line, which I've done for shoot 12, 13 years now, I've been able to perfect a perfect smoothness. I won't say perfect, but just have that fluency to where everything falls into place. Uh, Once in a blue moon, you'll have a hiccup or an issue, versus this river line where everything was a hiccup or an issue because it's my first time. And as you get better at it and do it more often, you'll figure out ways to be smoother and more efficient. I wish you luck, bud. I wish you luck. Absolutely, Raymond. Absolutely, buddy. You're underwater right now, Boxy. It's like I'm running a water line. Yeah, Jeep fam, it's a mess right now. We've actually spent $700 on it already. Uh, it's like a $3,000 computer or something like that. But they had a part they knew was going to be it, and it was $500. And they replaced it, and they said, nope, that's not it. And then it was like 150 to get sent in or something like that. It's pretty ridiculous. What really bothers me, her warranty expired. It was November 28th on her 1 year warranty on this computer. November 28th. And this happened, I don't even know what the date is today. So this happened on the 13th. I don't know. Last Friday when I did my live, so it'd been the 10th or 11th. When we ended our live, it would not turn on the next day. Of course, the wife was upset. She's like, "What do you do after your live?" I'm like, "You were here with me when I did the live, so I didn't do anything." It was just frustrating. She's upset, and I don't blame her. You know, she's going back to school, following her dream finally. You know, we're in our mid-30s now, and she's finally able to pursue her dream and her passion of what she wants for a career, which I encourage. And for this to happen on the finals week that she had something to do was pretty devastating for her. So we're getting it figured out. You know, she's able to borrow computers and whatnot, but still frustrating. Very frustrating. Oh, cool, the outdoorsman. The females generally are better looking. On bobcats. Generally, the female bobcats have better spots and better, um, a better backside, as I'd call it. But the top, throwing the spine, they generally have a lot better spots than the males, at least in my area. Oh wow, Boxy, you're really underwater. Tight chain strapping, how we doing? G fam, that's what she has, I think, as a MacBook Pro or in something else. I don't know. It's got certain programming for her school, and it is pretty fancy. But I don't know much about it. I'm so computer illiterate. I'm really surprised I was able to get this going. That's awesome, ANC. Haven't talked to you all, bud. Shoot me a text. Let me know how you're doing. It's been a while. Monica, how's it going? Uh, Bucky, I kind of got forced out of the water. Uh, if you notice, the creek started to freeze up today. We had a huge warm spell here that thawed everything out. I knew last Monday when I set this, it was going to be temporary. We're what I say, December 17th now. We're normally froze up by Thanksgiving, so this is a very fluke deal. Uh, I'm just I'm very fortunate to have this opportunity to at least try, um, kind of my bucket list idea that I want to do. Uh, you know, I'm shocked that I already got my 1,000 coon. So for me to be able to do this was just amazing. Yeah, Timbo, that's kind of weird for me. When I was trapping off the bank, you know, I went like 5 for 6 on beaver in one trap, and then we set this whole river up and set another 3 or 4 locations. Never caught another beaver. It was kind of different. Nice, Jeep fam. Oh, nice, Cap. Yeah, I haven't started finishing anything except a few of these rats that I'm putting up. That's about the only thing I've been finishing yet. I need to get on it though. Ah, Boxy, yeah. For us, it almost seems too warm for the coyote action to really start picking up. Uh, that's pretty bad. I just knocked off mud off my hat. Yeah, we still got all kinds of mud and everything else, debris from the line last few days. Yeah, Jeep fan, post your page on here, bud. Haven't started yet. Beaver season starts day after Xmas here in Ohio. Wow, that's crazy, Bucky. I didn't know your beaver season started so late. No, Jeremiah, our beaver season ends January 31st. I wish we had a spring season. That'd be awesome, but we do not. Gonna be coyote trapping when you're done working. Nice. Yeah, I'm hopefully be chasing some mink here before too long. Yeah, legal outdoorsman. That's just crazy right now. I mean, I got some friends of mine that are just huge coyote trappers that they're still putting up 2 or 3 a day, and that just blows my mind. I'll tell you what, Boxy. I would agree with you that they're easier to put up, but considering my coon to rat ratio over the last 10 years is probably 50 to 1. I'm almost as efficient as a putting up a raccoon as I am a muskrat. It takes me a little bit, but just more experience. Like by the time I get these next rats done, I'll be fairly decent at them. But just crazy. I'm so used to coon. Like I hate putting up a coyote. I got a buddy of mine that says he'd rather put up 10 coyotes to a coon, and I'm like, I'd rather flesh 30 coon to 1 coyote. Just because that's kind of my bread and butter. Yeah, we're pretty shaggy. I told the wife I'm not touching facial hair or hair until after January 31st, so we'll see. Oh, you can't use Connie's illegal endorsement. That's crazy. That's awesome, Scab. Get her out there. Get her have some fun. Trapping Fisher. Nice. Squirrely Outdoors. I catch a few otter. You know, I've caught 2 this year. Only one of them was on film. Uh, but I'll definitely tell you, we're only allowed 3 here, so I know I'll get the next one here eventually. I have not sold any fur yet. Matter of fact, I'm still sitting on several hundred coon of last year's catch, so I can move it. I have buyers that are willing to buy it. I'm just kind of holding off, seeing what happens with the market. Wow, Scab, that's a big dog. No, Boxy. Don't put him in my sleep, but I am, you know, not tooting my horn, but I'm fairly efficient at putting up raccoon. You know, it it's just like anything you're doing, whether trapping or finishing fur. It's a learning curve, just like this river line was. I had no idea what I was doing. So many things I do differently, but considering I'd never done it, I'm gonna call it a success. I had a good time doing it. I learned a lot, which is a huge thing, and I caught some fur. So um, definitely looking forward to next year, seeing what we can do. Brad. Oh, that's funny. As good as I got naturally curly hair, so if it's warm enough, that window's down. This is all curls. It's pretty pathetic. And then I got the long eyelashes. My wife will call me a female, and then I'll call her a lesbian, and she gets mad. So nice, Jeep fam. That's awesome. Eli, how we doing? Hey, thanks, Gary. Uh, it was fun. So you got a red so far? Nice. Yeah, Seth, thanks. Actually, the finger's doing great now. You can see a little bit of issue with it, but I can actually make a fist, almost make a full fist now, without it killing me. So we're getting there. Oh, Squirrely got your first otter. That's awesome. Jeremiah, I wish ours did. Internet veteran, how we doing? Thank you, sir. Just kind of recapping this whole new adventure that I've been on. It's been a long time since I've, really experimented, stepped out of my comfort zone, but it was fun. Oh, Brad, I hope you get after the Coyotes again, man. I was really rooting for you. I know you had some high goals here this year, uh, but that's what goals are about. You set them high because they're not supposed to be easy to get to. Uh, if you make your goals easy, then they're not really goals in my eyes. So you got to push. You always got to make things a challenge, and you definitely did that. And I wish you luck, buddy. If anybody can do it, you can. I know that. Ashley B, absolutely. So that's kind of a topic that I didn't think would come up tonight, but muskrats, believe it or not, guys, are amazing, amazing food. Everyone thinks, oh, it's a rat. That's terrible. Yeah, I remember they eat roots, vegetation, things like that. A lot of this muskrats I gave to a buddy of mine to get ground up for bait, but we're gonna be eating probably 15 of them or so. Uh, Quartered them out and just took the meat off the hind quarters pretty much. But man, they're good. They are tasty. We actually use them in quite a bit of stir fries around here. Oh, Eli, that's awesome. Look, tell you what, the colonies outproduced any lured set for me on my line for sure. Oh yeah, scab for sure. Switching different styles of flushing knives is a huge learning curve. So I use the Necker 600 for years. It's a very firm blade, and I switched to Caribou, and it's got a lot more flex in it. The Caribou works better for my style, but it was a learning curve. I am so used to that force there. I could really, but that Caribou with that flex, it changed things up. So yeah, Jeep fam eats them too. That's good. Yeah, Squirrely Outdoors. We're allowed 3 here where I'm at, and we've already caught 2 of them. So we're allowed 1 more here before too long. King of the Hammers, Jeep fam. Looking forward to seeing that video. For sure, bud. Cotton rats in your DP scam. Oh. There's just something about muskrats, guys, that are fun for me to chase. Um, I'm really hoping next year, if the stars align, I shouldn't even probably say this yet because I don't know this for sure, but you might be seeing 1,000 muskrat season out of me next year if everything goes perfect, and I mean perfect. Uh, there's a 3 or 4 things that are in the works right now that might allow me to push for that. So we'll see. Um, Time will tell. Either way, we're gonna chase coon again, no matter what. So. How to drink number 2. Yeah, Squirrely, I appreciate it. You know, the bobcat will be easier. The bobcats are easier for me in my area than otter for sure. Just because honestly, there's so many bobcats around Iowa anymore. It's just ridiculous. Oh, cool, Douglas. You use the rat stretchers on your 160s. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad it worked for you, man. That makes me feel good. if you guys are able to learn anything at all from me, it's just I'm one of those guys that I like to hear about it. You know, things that work well, and if things don't work well, tell me. I've experimented with those rat stretchers for quite a bit, and they work really, really well for me. So I'm very happy about that. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. Oh, that's awesome, Jeep fam. Wish you luck, man. That's cool. Yeah, Scout. You changing things up like that, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man. Internet veteran. Uh, I'm. It's not only gonna have to. My contacts are gonna have to come through, but we have to have the perfect summer with a certain amount of rain for these marshes to really fill up. It'd be fun. I'm really. It would be awesome. Oh, otter cat, that's awesome. Yeah, cats. I knew were getting better. I always wait till about January 1st myself if I was targeting cats. Uh, but man, not having a limit, that'd be awesome here. Oh, awesome, Justin. Glad that caribou worked out for you. Uh, the right on the neck of the coon and the base of the tail are your gristle parts. They can be tough. They can be tough. We're eventually going to be doing a live where I'm just finishing coon. Probably finish 10 or 15 coon in a live, and just we can talk through it. I think that'd help a lot of people out. Oh, awesome, Brad. That's cool, man. I'm glad it worked out. I've played with a lot of 220s. I shouldn't, compared to a lot of people, it's nothing. But for my line, I've messed with a fair amount of 220s, and those rat stretchers are huge. They work out so well for me. I have yet to find a system that works better. Oh, Squirrely, I wish I had tips on bobcats. Normally, I'm tagged out on accident in raccoon trails. It's tough. Mark, you take care, man. Appreciate the super chats, bud. You have a good night and good luck tomorrow, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Jeep fam, they have a lot of cats down there, but they don't have a really good cat. Then again, Iowa doesn't either, so. All right, Monica, you take care. Have a good night, and yeah, get some sleep. It's already almost 11 o'clock here. That's crazy. Wow, Scab, that'd be cool. Yeah, Squirrely. What I do know about cats is they're very eye attractant. You know, baits and lures work well for them too, but they're very, I don't know what to call it. Curiosity killed the cat. I know a lot of guys here take like VHS tape and hang in trees, and it kind of flutters in the wind and stuff, and they catch cats that way. So, oh yeah, Chip, it was fun. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. So, Mark, get out of here. You gotta get some sleep, bud. You got a big day tomorrow. Good luck, man. Take care. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Jeremiah? I've trapped in different parts of the state of Iowa, and there's certain areas where I caught literally more bobcat than coyotes in my coyote sets. So, Monica, I was kind of wondering about that. Um, well, anyway, thanks for stopping in tonight. Uh, you two have a good night. actually write that down, Brad. That was right in my hand. Yeah, I'll check that out, man. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks, Jeep fam. Yeah, Iowa Trapper on Facebook, guys. You can message me, give me advice. I can give you advice. We can help each other out. Oh yeah, Ashley B. For sure. Check out Trapper J. He catches a lot of bobcats down there in Missouri. Oh wow. Yeah, you guys are a long, long ways apart. Well, one thing about being apart for that long or that far away makes time that much better when you guys are together. So that's cool. Um, you guys take care. Yeah, it's probably pretty early for you over there, Monica. What is it? 8:45 or 9:45 over there? Because I think he's in my time zone. Although it might be 11:45 for him. I'm not sure. Oh man, that's a lot of cats to catch, Jeremiah. Just to release them, that'd be tough. Hey, thanks, Josh. I appreciate the kind of words, man. Uh, Coon prices are gonna be pretty tough, and I know that. It's just part of the game, but I'm glad your kids like it. If you're not trapping yourself, take them out. Grab a couple dog proof traps. Get on funkytraptags.com. Buy yourself an intro package and set some traps. If the kids like it, hopefully you can stick with it. So. Well, guys, I knew this was gonna be a long life. I just wanted to kind of touch base with, you know, how this whole river thing went. This was such a new concept for me. I've never done anything like this, but it's so much fun. I learned so much about it. Uh, some very very major changes I would have to have for next year, uh, if we're able to do anything even like this. But trolling motor for one, a better spud anchoring system for another. Uh, it was a game changer. It's something I've never done before. So, Squirrely Outdoors. I can't exactly say the name of them. The individual that most of my stuff goes to is an actual. He buys from other dealers. He doesn't buy from just average. I won't say he won't buy from average trappers because he does buy from a few of the bigger number guys, like muskrat guys, but uh, he's kind of keeps pretty quiet. But he's one of the few guys that actually ships furs overseas directly himself. There's not a whole lot of them anymore. There's probably 5 or 6 people in the U.S. that actually ship furs over themselves. Pretty much everyone else just is a agent of GFW anymore. Which, GFW's created a great business for themselves, so I can't say anything bad about that. Yeah, Jeep fam. I definitely need a trolling motor. Oh, tight change trap, and that's awesome. Congratulations, man. That's great. Oh, cool, Josh. Yeah. Yeah, I love my land trapping just because I'm overweight and lazy, I guess, but I love that land trapping. Oh, nice, Gary. Squirrely, no, there's only actually one auction house left, and that's fur harvesters. And I just saw today, actually, I posted some of my Snapchat friends, uh, that um, FHA is searching for a head director of the Canadian office or something like that, which makes me really concerned about, their Canadian auction house. So kind of nervous about that. All right, Boxy. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in. Take care and have a good night, man. Otter Cat, there's no petting zoo. She's asleep in the living room, so there's no petting zoo. It's over. Hey, Trapper Tony, how we doing? Oh shoot, guys. Yeah, it's almost 11 here. I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning fairly early. Kind of Saturday mornings when I'm around home, I take my daughter out to McDonald's breakfast. She likes that. We bring home McDonald's breakfast for the family. Let the wife sleep in a little bit. So yeah, cheap fam. That'd be my luck. But no, she's had a long week. Since this computer crash, she's been working around the clock, starting over. So her 8-week homework assignment for her final was accumulative. They do one part of the project one week, next week they did another part, and all accumulated to week 8, where everything's combined for a final project, and everything's gone. So she's had to make up 7 weeks worth of work in 6 days. So she's been struggling. She's been pretty stressed out, but she finally got it done, and she crashed hard tonight. Yeah, she pretty much came home and fell asleep. So Justin, I won't say I'm a caster buyer. I have bought some stuff to help out my guy. But I do know caster has dropped a little bit too. You're probably sitting around $70 to $75 a pound is my guess right now. Oh, Scab. Okay, so he just retired. Okay, I didn't know that. I knew FHA was struggling a little bit, but I didn't hear that. So I kind of jumped the gun probably a little bit on that. I knew they're struggling, and then when he bounced out, I was kind of nervous. Yeah, Trapper Tony. Like I said, I got a lot to learn on this whole river trapping thing. All right, Squirrely, you have a good night, bud. I'm about ready to head out of here too, so definitely ready for some sleep. Actually, Jeff, I have watched that. It is a really good movie. Tight chain trapping. I won't say that because actually my Snapchat is my name, and I don't want to publicly put that on here. But I want to make a new Snapchat, an Iowa Trapper Snapchat. Hopefully, it's not taken already, but I'm gonna create something for sure. All right, Scott, you take care, man. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, G fam, it was a struggle. She's definitely shed a lot of tears over the last few days over that. So yes, Gav, I haven't sent to FHA since 2013, and then I switched to NAFA just for them to go under. So, but anyway, guys, I appreciate support on this. I've had a few negative comments on here. Well, not on here, but on my channel, uh, asking why I'm doing things so wrong and this and that. I'm new to this. I'm very new. Had no idea what I was doing, and it was an experiment, and it was a good time, and I'm looking forward to doing it again, and getting better and becoming a better water trapper. So, but anyway, guys, appreciate all the support. It's time to get back after what we're good at. We're gonna chase some coon around, uh, as well as hopefully get some snow. We're gonna be chasing some coyotes. I'm gonna go after my first weasel this year. So a lot of things coming up. Should be a good time. Should be a lot of fun. But we don't know yet. So time will tell how it all goes. Uh, shoot, we're right at halfway through the season right now. So with a half a season left, who knows what we can do. Nice, Gab. I'll check that out. Hey, thanks, Trapper Tony. I appreciate it, man. Mills Outdoors making appearances. I'm getting out of here, but no, I appreciate it. It's frustrating, you know. I put myself out there doing something new that I've never done before, and just kind of looking for advice. I won't say I struggled with it, but there's definitely some things I could have improved on. And when you get people out there, they're like, "You dumb beep," what the hell are you doing? And I don't need that. I just don't. I said it when I started this. I had no idea what I was doing. So part of it. Otter Cat, you need some mink. Oh, sorry, Mills. I feel bad you're getting in here right when we're taking off, but it's 11 o'clock here. I've had a long day. Gonna spend a long day with the family tomorrow. Still dealing with some of the issues with the storm. We're gonna try to rebuild my daughter's treehouse tomorrow. Not treehouse, but a swing set system. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna definitely spend some money at the lumberyard to get her swing set up. But that's one of the big things for her. My daughter loves to swing, and at 5 years old, who doesn't? I guess. But yeah, thanks, Holt. Appreciate it. Anthony, I'm shot. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. Thanks, Fish Hunt Trapper Pete. Yeah, exactly, Scab, for sure. Thank you. I appreciate your support, bud. Yeah, Trapper Tony, I still want to chase that gray around too if he's still there. Oh, I hope, Mike. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. So, anyway, guys, we're gonna get off here. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate the support, and hopefully we see you next week. So, find your drive, guys. Keep pushing.